Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we're trying to do today is we are playing Ajani's company, Ajani's Bloodthirsty company. That's what we're trying to do. All right, so Ajani's Strength of the Pride adds so much value to this deck where number one, it gains a crap ton of life. Really powerful. You can also, on the plus one, you gain life equal to the number of creatures you control plus the number of planeswalkers you control. And so this deck is running several planeswalkers, 4 planeswalkers. And then we also can neg 2 to create a Ajani's Pridemate. It's the same Ajani's Pridemate as this, except it's a token, doesn't have convert mana cost, doesn't die to Blast Zone, which is pretty cool. And then for 0, if you have at least 15 life more than your starting life total, so we have to get to 35 life total or more, then you exile Ajani's Strength of the Pride and each artifact and creature your opponents control. So this has been the biggest issue with the Ajani's Pridemate deck is, can you make him big really fast? Yes. A lot of times you do that, but you'll still lose the game because whenever you swing in, they just have a board full of blockers. It's just really difficult to deal with. But if we can gain tons of life by getting a big Ajani, swinging it with Sorin, having it have lifelink for like 14, and then we hit for 0, we get rid of their entire board, all of their blockers, swing in with massive creatures like our Bloodthirsty Aerialist, which is a flyer with plus and plus counters. It's like basically the flying version of Ajani's Pridemate. Gideon's Cup, which gets 2 counters every time you gain life. And we do have 1 Epic Hero Blood in this deck just for the spice. A couple Resplendent Angels to help us get more value from the amount of life we gain. This works really well with Ajani's Strength of the Pride. As long as we have a couple of 5 creatures or planeswalkers out on the battlefield, we get to create an angel every single turn. Every turn on our turn, at least. So there's some really cool things you can do with this. We also have our Fountain of Renewals, our Ajani's Welcome, and Leonin Vanguard, just because we need to be able to kind of get more life gain along the way, more stuff to play, and kind of keeping the deck a little bit cheaper, because we have a ton of 4-drops in this deck. Oh, buddy, are you done? Well, it's time to get into the gameplay, so let's go ahead and get rid of this guy, and let's get going. All right, here we go. So just so you guys know, I actually very purposely stay quiet sometimes because it makes editing so much easier if I know where the break is in my edits and stuff. And so there are some times where I'm very purposely quiet so that I know, like, this is where you cut. Okay, great. He's too cute. Yeah, he's too cute, and he gets a little fussy. He's at that age now where he does not want to sit still ever, which is so fun. All right, we're going to keep this. This is a little bit awkward mana-wise. We might not... Depends on if we get like an Ajani's Pridemate for the next turn. Let's go Ajani's Welcome. We're going to go Memorial to Glory for the next turn in Vanguard. It would be nice to have a bunch of these guys out. Uh-oh, here comes these fellas. Alright, Leonin Vanguard. Chromatic Lantern. Ooh, what is this? Is this 5-color elementals? Uh-oh. That's pretty interesting. Okay, planes. Let's go Resplendent Angel. And I guess swing in with Vanguard. If they want to block with Llanowar, they do have lots of ramp already. What are they ramping to? I mean, they have 6 mana next turn. I'm fine with trying to kill this guy. We get to grow our Gideon's Company like crazy next turn if it doesn't block. So I was in between there. But yeah, Gideon's Company going to be a 7/7 next turn. That's okay. And then it'll be, oh, massive the turn after that. These temple cards I think are really good. They're, I think, the worst of the rare lands I've seen for a while, but... Oh, that's what they're doing. Nice.
Let me lead the charge into darkness.
Let's give this...
I believe in you, friend.
I guess just Vigilance. Swing in. Casualties of War with a ton of ramp to get there. Oh, this is probably a Yarok deck. This might be the Elemental Yarok deck with Risen Reef. And they're just like, they're maybe running a couple Casualties of War. Another Chromatic Lantern. I have no clue what this deck is doing, actually. This is wild. Heads after Gideon. We'll say no blocks. If we find land for Gideon's company, we want to be able to gain life here. Alright, so Fountain of Renewal. Leonin Vanguard. Let's just give this Vigilance again.
Your light will cleave.
We get to gain a lot of life. Down to 12, past the turn, and they did build wide. So we're trying to gain as much life as we can so that we can get to Ajani Strength of Pride and just wipe all of their stuff. So the more focus I put towards Gideon actually could be good for us. If we hit a Gideon's company for this next turn, it might even be worthwhile to lose the Gideon Blackblade. We'll block one of these guys. Chandra. Kills all non-elemental creatures. Yep, that's all dead. Kills Gideon Blackblade. Oh, that's rough. All right.
I am not quite indestructible.
Well, there's land. Okay, let's go for Gideon. Gideon's company. They could board wipe again here and kill it, but that gets rid of the Chandra, so we're fine with that. Yeah, so this does look like a 5-color Elementals deck. Maybe running like all of the Cavaliers. That could be pretty fun, actually, with enough Chromatic Lanterns. But man, Omnath, we just got too slow of a start. I mean, well, they destroyed a land. They destroyed half of our board on like turn 3, turn 4. So, I mean, I don't know what you do about that. That's kind of ridiculous. And maybe just going second is really a big deal nowadays. Like, that's really difficult to deal with. In fact, I just don't think we can do anything here. Yeah, we're just dead. That's, we're just dead. Oh, that's pretty rough. Yeah, very, very potent. That was a lot. All right, well, let's go again. So I'm trying to find out how to make clips on the stream. Because I was wanting to clip my son being super cute, just so that I had it, you know? And I know that you can. I just don't know why it didn't happen. Anyway, if you guys know how to create clips for this, I'd love to hear. All right, let's keep this. We can possibly have Aerialist on turn 3. We have quite a bit of black mana in the deck, but not a ton. Well, that's a good trade-off, I guess. Leon and Vanguard. They might be playing a similar deck here. Let's see. Fountain of Renewal. Okay, go Resplendent Angel. Swinging in Vanguard. And let's see. This deck does need card draw. That is the biggest issue with it. It's just, I mean, there's every deck out there nowadays has card draw, and so it's just hard to compete. No attacks, pass the turn. I guess we could have swung in with the Angel, see if they would trade off. But we want to try to get above our 15 life above our life total, so we'll just kind of stay on the defense. They're hitting their lands and we are not. That's not good. Seraph of the Scales. All right, so this is an Angels deck. Okay. Angels... I'm not sure if I'm more scared of Angels or less scared. No blocks. Come on, deck. All right, well, let's sack this. We have to hit land. That's the issue with this deck. We are just such... We are so 4-drop heavy. Maybe we need to be running like 25 lands or something with this deck. Maybe we needed to kill Resplendent Angel there too. Oh, wow. Oh, is this a Kalia deck? Oh, this is very interesting. We might just go Gideon's Company into Sorin. Make us gain a crap ton of life next turn and just block everything we can. We can survive next turn, right? As long as there's an Angel. They will have possibly enough mana to get another Angel, but I think this is our best chance of actually... Like, if we get enough life, then we can just Ajani and win. So there's a 7/7. No attacks past the turn. Surveils. I mean, if they... All they have to do is surveil for a land. They have the Resplendent Angel. So that's 5 damage. So they have lethal if we don't block. We have to block. Probably just Doom Whisperer. Maybe Seraph. Now I think we're just done. Yeah, now we're definitely dead. Wow, what a draw. They don't actually have lethal there, but we definitely lost that. Man, I mean, they had the Surveil. So, I mean, double Mortify, definitely a possibility there. That's rough, though. That is very rough. Oh. Need them Scrylands and Draw Engine. Yeah, maybe I do have a couple Scrylands. I have 2 of the temples. I mean, then there's other times when we draw this kind of a hand where it's perfect. So, I mean, like, we have the possibility to draw this well. It's just... I don't know. Let's actually go Plains first. Because we have the 2 Isolated Chapels, I'd rather... I mean, I guess we have the mana no matter what for what we need. If we have 4 mana, this deck goes crazy. Alright, so Johnny's Pridemate. We're going to build a board. They're going to wipe it probably. Because that's what Esper does. Boo. Alright, your Splendid Angel. Let's just go for our own Resplendent Angel. Next turn, actually, how about this? Let's go Aerialist. I probably could have swung in with Pridemate to, like, bait out something, but that's fine. Next turn, we get to Leonin Vanguard. And actually, we're going to go for Resplendent Angel, because then Ajani will let us gain 5 life and get us an Angel. Oh, wait. Whoa. Alright, Vanguard. Angel. We'll swing in. Or I'm fine trading off a Pridemate for these guys. Alright, yeah. I didn't think he would block anyway. I don't think he's going to board wipe with 2 Resplendent Angels on his side of the board. Removal makes sense. If they... Oh... That it's only 4 life. Alright, now we gotta kill one of these guys. Let's go for company. This Resplendent Angel is going to be annoying. Maybe I should go for Aerialist, but if they do hit the land, it wasn't going to do anything anyway. So we just say no attacks, pass the turn, have a wide board, or a big board. Dawn of Hope. Dawn of Hope could be pretty good in this. Actually, Dawn of Hope would be great in this deck. Oh, that's right. I kind of forgot about Dawn of Hope. That would be really good in the deck. The issue is that that's another thing we have to get the 4 mana for. So I think either way we really do have to play a little bit more stuff. I don't know. Let's so Bloodthirsty, Aerialist, Vanguard. I mean, we're gonna create a really big dude. But I don't think we can attack in with it yet. No attacks. Pass the turn. Tomb-bound Lich. It's an annoying card. And very good. Alright, land. Let's hold on to an Aerialist. Let's play a Ajani Strength of the Pride. Do we go for a Pridemate just so that it can block here? Let's go for a Pridemate here instead of gaining life. We need something to kill the Lich, and I'm fine trading off this guy. No attacks. Pass the turn. The Lich will kill anything that we swing in with. We're just going to go wide, hope for no board wipes. If they have a board wipe, we have a Ajani, at least. I'm feeling like they're not going to be playing too many board wipes in this deck. Command the Dread Horde. Wow. Oh man, they milled so many Bishops of Wings. That's the deck. Okay, so we were talking about this the other day. That Bishop of Wings, Command the Dread Horde is insane, and it is absolutely insane. The fact that we had Resplendent Angels as well in the graveyard, and the Aerialist. Holy crap! All right, we'll clip that. If we found out how to clip, we need to clip that. That's for sure. Alright, there we go. Now I enable chat commands. There we go. Alright, I learned how to clip. Oh, this is so beautiful. It's insane. We're just going to show our hand. I mean, man, if we could get enough life, that would have been sweet, but Alright, well, we are going to concede. I'm not going to make them go through this. But yeah, that was sweet. Alright, so those are all the commands. But man, that was insane. That was all sorts of insane. I am totally fine losing to something like that. That's for sure. Okay, that was cool. That's actually a deck that I was wanting to build around, and I liked the idea of going into Esper for it. I wasn't really thinking about going towards blue. I was thinking of doing it more like a just a Mardu version of it, but that's really cool. All right, let's Ajani's Company again. We need to get a win out of this. We need a win. We need a win. My goodness, that was crazy. All right, up against Riku. Bring it on, Riku. Well, I mean, that's the draw that you want. This is exactly what we want, actually. Ajani's Welcome, Pridemate, Angel. Ajani of the Strength of the Pride. All right, opponent's mulliganed. It's hard to tell how many times they mulligan. I think he mulliganed 3 times, 3 or 4. Well, we gotta win. It totally counts, right? Let's go get that. It doesn't actually count, really, but sure. Speaking of absurdly long trigger sequences, I ran Exalted Cranko to show a friend yesterday, crashed the game at making 144 angels with 2 Ajani welcomes and an impassioned orator on the field. Oh my heavens. Oh, that's crazy. You actually got the Divine Visitation out with it? That is so cool. I've struggled ever getting that combo to actually go off. Like, I've gotten Cranko to 1,500 tokens. That's when it crashed for me, when I was making 1,900 of them or whatever. All right, Fountain of Renewal. We can play both these guys next turn. I like Fountain of Renewal for card draw in this deck. We do need to go grab probably Dawn of Hope, though. We absolutely should grab Dawn of Hope. I'm not sure what's better, Fountain of Renewal or Ajani's Welcome with this deck. So maybe we go down like 2 Ajani's Welcomes, or maybe, yeah, like 2 Ajani's Welcomes, 1 Fountain of Renewal for 3 Dawn of Hopes, maybe? Well, we're going to pass the turn. I'm going to pay the mana there to make them think it's something like a Mortify or something like that. But we're really just going to draw a card. We have to hit 4th mana here to have any shot at all. See, totally scared him by holding up the mana. All we're doing is sacking that. We have to find our 4th land. There we go. Oh, and Vengeful. Oh, my goodness. If they don't have removal, we are going to get so big so quick. If we can find the Ajani Strength of the Pride, we can do some really fun stuff here. All right, no attacks. Pass the turn. We got to keep those guys around all day long. Maybe we go down some Leonin Vanguards too. I don't know. Leonin Vanguards only get are a lot more a lot harder to make happen than Ajani's Welcome or Fountain of Renewal, I guess. But I don't know. You can get a lot of triggers with it though. Massacre Girl. I don't think it kills company. I think that it'll go down to like 1. Yeah. Vengeful Bloodlord gets back some stuff. Let's just give this... Oh, man. This has Menace, doesn't it? Alright, let's play Gideon. Let's give this Vigilance. Swing in. Down to 16 past the turn. Generates how often you generate creatures, though. Yeah, I mean, well, I guess with Dawn of Hope, you can even create more creatures with it, too. More life gain. Yeah, I think Dawn of Hope does need to come into this deck for sure. Hits Gideon down to 1 loyalty. But that was fine. We were planning on that. Let's just... Vengeful Bloodlord. X1. Grab a Vanguard. Use its ability here. Yeah, so we're going to give him Vigilance. We're going to gain some life. Swing in for... we actually would have been pretty close to lethal. In fact, I didn't even think about swinging with Gideon. I forgot that swing with Gideon. I think that if I had just triggered, pinged him down, I would have gone to 9. No, I did have to get the Vanguard. I was going to bring him down to 2 that turn. But, yeah, not bad. All right, so that's the kind of one we need. I'm going to try to go for one more victory here with this deck. Because I know I can make it happen. I just got to actually make it happen. You know? All right, up against Ali. Bring it on, Ale. Ali? Ali. All right. I'm getting slap happy or something. I don't know. Ajani's Welcome feels better for aggro weenie strategies. Yeah. The big reason I had it in is for like things like Memorial to Glory, because that can just instantly grow our board like crazy, and some people don't factor it in. But yeah, so Ajani's Welcome into Pridemate here is pretty good. Then we have Memorial to Glory, hopefully 2 Vanguards. That would be the bestest thing. We don't have any black mana for the Aerialist, though, so we'll see how this goes. All right. Ajani's Welcome. So Disfigure is in the format now, so getting Ajani's Pridemate past 2 toughness is very important. Don't Thought Erase. Okay. Like, you can't be playing Stitcher Supplier, which is something janky and fun, and also play Thought Erasure. That's just rude. All right. Down to 19. Definitely a Reanimator deck of some sort. Oh, this is a mill deck. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that feels good. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, they do have Thought Erasure. Boo hiss. All right. What do they take here? I mean, all of our stuff is all situational. Leonin Vanguard might be better if I hit some better stuff. Fountain of Renewal could be decent. All right, the Ajani. I mean, it is the strongest thing. It gets to bring back stuff. We have a pretty good turn for next turn with Vanguard and Fountain of Renewal. Don't Thought Erase is something you say 1.5 million times a day. I swear, it's so frustrating. I'm not a fan of the Thought Erasure-ness stuff. Liness. They probably want us to mill them here. I'm actually thinking this is... We're going to swing in, though. I'm thinking it might be like a mill themselves type of deck. Blocks with Fibblethip, not the Stitcher Supplier. What? That's weird. All right, well, we have Gideon Blackblade for next turn if we don't find land for Gideon's Company. If we hit Gideon's Company, we're going to have a big board. And hopefully no Ritual of Soot. Actually, the cool thing is that this dodges Ritual of Soot. We like that. No! Oh. This person lost all of my respect. All of my respect. And that's not something you want to lose. No siree, Bob. Give me land. There's land. All right, well, unpunished. Yes. All right, now it's time to go aggro. They're stuck on 3 lands, aren't they? That's maybe why they didn't want to do it. If we mill all lands here, ooh, that could be hilarious. If we mill all their lands. 1, 2. Well, we milled a lot of lands. What is this? Scholar of the Ages. Whenever it enters the battlefield, return up to 2 target instant and or sorcery cards from your graveyard to your hand for 7 mana. Is that even worthwhile? I guess it depends on what it does. I mean, if you... Oh! I mean, if you can bring back... Was this doing a... I don't know about this. This is an interesting deck. Fibblethip and Citrus Supplier again. Well, let's gain all the lives. Let's play the Gideon, because we're cool like that. We have a Gideon.
God bless us in our righteous cause.
Let's give this guy lifelink.
I believe in you.
I guess we don't. Well, actually, we swing in with Vanguard. If they want to double block the Vanguard, they're dead. So. And now if we find an Ajani, then we can win. You just had a thought. Isn't there a blue dork that makes everything with a counter on it flying? Yeah, a Skatewing Spy. I think that's right. Yeah, there is a guy like that. So just play that in like an Ajani's Pridemate type of deck. That could be pretty fun. That could actually be really fun. I mean, here's a 15-15. I mean, you have to have board wipe. It can't be Ritual Soot. They're not playing Kaya's Wrath. They're not playing Time Wipe. They're not going to be able to play Time Wipe. They have to create at least 2 blockers. I mean, I guess not at least 2, but if they can block here, I guess they're alive. Not with Gideon swinging in, though, too. Okay, finds a land. I mean, that's 3 Fibblethips that they had on top there. Pretty crazy stuff. Aid the Fallen. I think this is just... okay, that's good. Tyrant Scorn is good. They are alive this turn now. Resplendent Angel. We're going to gain a little bit of life when I give this guy lifelink. Just a little bit.
Prepare for battle.
This guy does not win through dealing damage, though. So the life gain isn't as useful. The main reason we want to gain life is for Ajani's Strength of the Pride. They could possibly have Time Wipe for next turn. It doesn't hit Gideon. And I'm just happy that we have a 22-22 or a 25-25 Gideon's Company. And if we get to bring down Memorial to Glory for the next turn to make him even bigger, do some fun stuff, that could be really really fun. It's only 19 life, Jeff. Small potatoes. Oh, goodness. Well, that was good. And we also had the Exile with Gideon Blackblade that turn. So like, we had some versatility there. All right, that is what we wanted. That is what we wanted for sure. All right, well, let's go ahead and go to the wrap-up for this video here. For the YouTube video. All right, so there you guys have it with Ajani's Bloodthirsty Company, and I think that overall I needed to add a couple more lands. We are just too heavy with 4-drops, and I brought it down a little bit, and I think that we'd probably go down like Epicure Blood. It's really fun, not really good. This is actually how I would change it, and this is going to be what's in the description box down below. Let's add 3 Dawn of Hopes, go down Johnny's Welcome, Fountain of Renewal, and Epicure of Blood. And maybe go down one more. What do we go down one more of? Maybe it's one Ajani Strength of the Pride. Just really for what we're looking for, and maybe add one more Swamp. Oh. Of course, you can't actually... Here, there we go. Let's just... It's so hard to find the right lands with this. All right, there we go. Swamp. There we go. I guess I could have just ticked up there. Anyway, this is how I would build the deck, I think, after kind of playing it around a little bit. Dawn of Hope definitely has been here. We need more card draw. We have so many like payoffs now in this deck that if we can't get to them, that's the way that we lose. And so as long as we have Dawn of Hope, maybe a Fountain of Renewal, we can at least draw to those cards. So that is still definitely there. Ajani's Welcome also works with that. We like Ajani's Welcome because of the ability to create soldier tokens. It works really well there as well. And having 3 and 3 of these actually works pretty decently. It's pretty consistent. I've had that in other decks, and that still is very consistent. So anyway, this is how I would build this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye. Bye.